Hello everyone and welcome to MsSprinkles Delights. And today I will be showing you how to make barbecue chicken in the air fryer with pressure cooker pinto beans along with a cornbread waffle. So let's get started. And here you see I'm just using my gadget to dice up some onions. The easiest thing ever. And I have 3 slices of bacon that I'm going to put into my pressure cooker. I do have it on a high setting just so it can saute the bacon, and once that bacon is crispy I'm going to add in the onions. And this is 1 whole large onion, yellow onion. And I'm not going to drain it, the little bit of fat from that bacon, because I need that for seasoning. We're just going to stir it together, let the onions become translucent just a little bit. And now I'm going to use some Bayada complete seasoning. You guys know I don't measure everything, so when it comes to seasoning you kind of have to eyeball it with me. Adobo seasoning, and garlic powder. So that I can probably say I probably used a teaspoon of the complete seasoning, a teaspoon of adobo, and probably 2 teaspoons of the garlic powder. And just mix that up pretty good. And then we're going to add the beans. I did not soak these beans. I went through the bag, washed them, took out rocks, debris, all that good stuff. I did not soak. We're going to add 2 beef bouillon cubes. And we're going to add 5 cups of water. You can use chicken broth or beef broth if you choose to, but water was fine because I needed just clear water with those beef bouillon cubes. So 5 cups of water, mix it all together. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. And this is not enough to sweeten it, but it's enough to do what I needed to do for me for as far as seasoning was concerned. So just mix that in. And we are going to make sure that your valve is closed so it can build its pressure. And then we are going to set it on high for 1 hour. And it will just build its pressure and do its thing. On the chicken I use paprika, parsley flakes, slap your mama, complete seasoning, and adobo on the chicken. And that did sit so it can marinate. And don't forget your parchment rounds that's in the air fryer. We're going to put our chicken in. Yeah, 3 thighs, 2 chicken legs. These are pretty big pieces of chicken too. So now I'm going to spray it with some olive oil. Not that it's a necessity, but because y'all know how I feel about dry stuff. So I'm going to put it in the air fryer. And we are going to do 370 for 20 minutes. And we'll come back and we'll flip it after the 20 minutes is over. So now we're flipping so we can get to the other side. Like I said, these thighs were thick, so it's taking a little longer than it normally would for me, which is fine. But it does look good though. You just get them all turned over. And then we're going to put it back into the air fryer. And we set it for 380 for 15 minutes. And now we're going to make the batter for the cornbread waffles, which is 2 boxes of Jiffy. Make them according to the box. And just make that according to the box, whatever the box says. The only thing different that I did here was that I added a can of corn drained to this, just because I want to have a little bit of substance to it. So like I said, just make it according to what the package says first. And you can add or take away that can of corn. You don't have to use that. That's totally optional. And now I'm adding that can of corn. And the corn is going to give it a little bit of substance too, to make it a little thicker. So there was really no need to spray this waffle maker because it is the copper effect, so nothing's going to stick to this thing. So we're just going to put the batter in, spread it out evenly. Put the lid down, give it a few seconds, and we're going to flip it. And it's about the same time as it is for a standard waffle. Honestly, this was different than the stuffing waffle I did last week, and it's really fluffy and soft in the middle, and it's really good. And I took some Parquet spray butter and just sprayed each piece. And now our hour is up on these beans, so we're going to check on those. I have released the pressure of the steam. And since they are done, now will be the time to taste to see if you need to add any salt or anything like that to your desired taste, I guess, but I didn't have to add anything. And here it is, you guys. Airfryer barbecue chicken, cornbread waffle topped with pressure cooker pinto beans topped with onions, and also I had made a side of coleslaw. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe.